Good morning everyone and welcome back to the Two-Headed Wolf gaming channel as we're continuing our gameplay through Victoria 3 for the very first time, and we're playing as Japan. And what are we trying to do? Well, we're trying to get enough power to where we can kick out the shogunate from the government and then turn ourselves into an empire, become a recognized country. But that is going to take us some time to do. For the moment, people are happy with us, we're getting some bonuses from it. Overall, I mean, things are going well. It's not perfect, I'm sure this is not the best strategy in the world, but it has been working well so far. Let's see, did we start producing? Nope, we're just getting now to lead mines and sulfur mines. The price for coal should be stabilized. At least we should have some supply of it. Ooh, there's still a huge demand for both transportation and coal. Inefficient agriculture. Yeah, let's get a bit more. A few more people here. We're taking some penalties from lack of transportation in certain businesses. I guess we don't have enough transportation now. I think the event or the modifier that increased the amount of transportation that we were getting, I think it is out the window. Right, let's see, Kyoto. Cotton, logging, whaling. I should stop with these. Yeah, I don't see any kind of modifiers to the transportation that we used to have. And thus I think now we are starting to have some penalties from the lack of it. But I will leave that for now. Let's take a look at decrease here. And let's make sure that we cancel. Let's cancel road maintenance, right? We have a few of these running. What else do we have running? The logging industry and all that. Maybe we will leave it there and here. And with the authority that we still have available, let's see, what is manufacturing industries? If we do that in these territories, it might be better. The prices for ammunition have gone up. The prices for engines has gone down. Still have 23 buildings coming up. We started producing lead now, which makes me think that if I go around here to the lead mines, yeah, we could start using some lead. Let's see, urban, where is the glass factory? It's here. So there's two things that we could do. Leaded glass, which is some money, or we could go with crystal glass. Now if we go with crystal glass, we also need some engineers, more engineers and more machinists. This would just require machinists. Let's start with simple leaded glass. Once this starts to produce goods, right, once the demand will go up and everything else, we will see if we need even more than that. It's impressive how much coal we're using. Okay, we've stabilized on the lead. Red tape. Unacceptable. Yeah, we're losing a lot of cash right now because of bureaucracy, but I do not want to give power to the shogunate. You can see that we're getting like these debate events, and unfortunately it's removing some of our strength. Mining accident. Let's get more support to the industries. Unhealthy economy. Yep. Let's go down in some of the wages that we're paying. Maybe even the training rate here will remove some of it. We're losing a lot of because of bureaucracy. A new political movement to enact the serfdom abolished has formed, with quite a lot of support. And I think that that is because some leader around here is... So the Buddhist monk leader wants to remove it. And if I take a look at serfdom abolition, it has so much support right now. I am going to stop this. And I know that some things might become a problem, but let's see. Can I raise their relationship with the shogunate and the samurai in such a way that serfdom abolishment would not do all that? I guess there is a lot of support, but it would radicalize those people, so maybe it was not as good to stop what I was doing. If I go back to hereditary, yeah, I can't work on it for a while. Not the best choice. Yeah, let's raise some government wages here. Yeah, we're getting some extra bureaucracy which increases our taxation, so that is good. There's a bit of low marketing on Sai. We have only 13 more buildings that are being constructed. And I feel like I should just invest in the railway at this point. Or coal first. Let's make a lot more coal. We have also sulfur that we could work with. Let's see, coal mines. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say, and another 4 up here. Could expand on the iron industry as well. There's some demand there. Maybe I should spread it out. Gold mines. Apparently we can expand on the gold mines as well. Sure, let's start building 2 levels maybe in the gold mines. And then finally, let's see, steel prices. More coal, more iron. Should I do more engines? In Kansai it wouldn't be considered an advantage there, but making it in another place would be good. Chemical plants, no. Tools. Sure, let's make a bit more tools then. And finally we will be expanding this, the railway station. So the railway business both there, and we'll expand it in Chubu as well. I'm not sure if we need it in all of the countries, but there we go. Tools, ammunition, they need more man-hours. So many buildings, so many needs. The Great Britain offers us a war goal to independence Let's see. So Great Britain offers us a war goal to independence if we will back them in the ongoing diplomatic play. Are we like under... We're a defensive pack, we're in the customs union, and Mysore is improving relations with us. But other than that, they will just offer us a war goal to independence. I am not sure exactly what they mean by this. Let's decline, because I mostly do not know what they mean by it. Let's drink some coffee to that. Owe us an obligation if we will back them up in the ongoing diplomatic play against the Ottoman Empire. What is this? So this is what we were looking for. Diplomatic plays in the Balkans. The initiator is Great Britain and they want to attack the Ottoman Empire. Supporting the Ottomans is Austria, Russia and a few other and they want to force the British to pay reparations. We will decline here. Apparently we can support the Ottomans in the diplomatic play, but that means that we will have to add our troops to them, right? There's a bit of an escalation going on. Yeah, all of this means that we will have to fight the British, right? If we join, we are going to be pushed into a war, and I don't think we could do anything. Now the British, they're supported by a few territories fairly close to us, the British Raj and all that, but I'm not sure that... Yeah, the only problems I can see here is stopping their fleets. Let's just say that we are going this way. Leaning towards... Yeah, we can support them or we can leaning towards them to see what's happening. Oh, the target is feeling cocky because it has so much support. There's a countdown to war. Mechanized workshops have been unlocked. Yeah, we can't do this anymore. So now we're just escalating towards war against the British. Baking powder for the food industry. Look at this. Electrical generation. 4 years. Society. If I take a look at this, this will be 9 years for the taxation capacity. Getting more authority could be a useful thing to have. More cash reserve, more minting. Shell guns, army defense 10%, conscriptable battalions, okay? Let's do this, field works, just to get that 10% army defense. We might be thrown into the war here. We get a bit more authority as well, or lost some authority. Okay, interesting idea of what's happening here. Expensive government tools. Serfdom abolishment, there is a movement here to support it. Like, I wonder if this is going to happen by itself. Like, is this something that... No, we just have a huge support. If we do this, it will radicalize the samurai, but it no longer radicalizes the shogunate because we have better relations with them. This is what we're doing then. Oh, if we can abolish serfdom, this is going to be so good for us. Okay, so far so good. With a 43% chance, this will be very interesting to see. Let's make sure that they lose more power within the government. I feel very close to finally enacting the Japanese Empire, like make us known as a country. Yeah, radicalism is going up. Buddhist monks are loyal, plus 2% to the birth rate. Cool. So the radicals have been placated for the enactment of serfdom. Let's take a look at our businesses, because we have now new things. Pot stills, patent stills, produce more liquor, but it would consume us more sugar and more glass. Okay. Textile mills, we can go for sewing machines. It would increase the price of tools and the price of dye. It would increase also the price of fabric, which would improve the price and also make more clothes. And we need a lot of clothes, so we'll do this. Mechanized workshops to produce even more furniture, that is great. So that is great for everybody involved. Crystal glass, we're not there yet, we're just gonna stay with lead first. For the paper mills, now we have sulfur. Maybe it's too much to make them all at once, right? How... Okay, they're not really making any kind of money, so that is the big problem there. Let's go here. We're gonna lose some money early on, but I think we're gonna make more money later. The steel mill could have a reduced price on machinists. Let's see, shipyard, the arms industry. There's more tools that need to be made. And we're about to construct them as soon as we're expanding the shipyards. Universities can go with philosophy department, which would increase both innovation and qualifications, but it would consume more paper. You know what? I do like that. Let's improve our universities. We need qualified people. The price of sulfur has gone up, but that is okay because it also means that the production of sulfur will go up. Preserve serfdom political movement. Okay, so there's a bit of radicalism in the preserve serfdom. Has the war started or anything? Apparently it has. So the war between the Russian and the British Empire has started. They've invaded St. Petersburg. Hydraulic cranes have expanded there. Let's see. It's apparent that the Russians they're winning. Somehow they had an advantage there, but apparently not enough. Okay. Who knows what's going to happen there? For now, we just need to focus on our own business in our own homeland before we start looking outside. Gold mines could produce a lot more gold by minting. If I take a look at the market, we have a lot of grain. There's a lot of desire for lumber, for services, for clothes. Look at the need for those clothes. And tools. Okay, well, it's a good idea to at least have some need for some goods, right? I'm gonna produce even more iron here. For the lead mines, we can go even further in to produce even more lead. Come on, give me this chance to abolish serfdom. Dangerous equipment in the tools, so we can slow down the production, which would make some people unhappy and decrease the output in tools in Chubu, or increase the mortality for 5 years. We cannot stop progress. And there we go, we've just abolished serfdom. Now there's high radicalism right now. Yeah, there's a lot of the samurais are angry because of this. Let's see if we can make them happier, right? If you take a look, yeah, they're angry. And that is a problem for them. And for us. Shogunate has started losing some power. Let's see if we can enact some laws that would make the samurai happy, right? It's somehow we're taking away from their attention the fact that we've just gone with this. Professional army is something that the samurai liked. I think also something about the police force, right? If we go with a dedicated police force, the samurai would endorse it. This will radicalize the samurai. It will radicalize them in the sense that... yeah, but it would also radicalize... I mean, it will radicalize just because the situation that they're in. But this will radicalize the shogunate. If they're under 10, I'm guessing that's when the radicalizations is happening. Colonial resettlement, we can't remove that. Per capita taxation, that would increase by 10. Yeah. Okay. We need to wait here a while before we start making people unhappy. Private schools is interesting, but all of these cost bureaucracy, which we do not have for right now. Censorship, legal guardianship, let's see, no poor laws, closed borders. Yeah, I see nothing that the samurai would support. Let's see, professional army would be one thing, but we have it. Colonial resettlement, they like that, we already have it. Per capita, they would endorse per capita taxation. They would also endorse militarized police force, secret police, and outlaw dissent. Now, if I bring them in... Okay, I could make some changes like this. But it wouldn't make them happy. This is just an idea of bringing them in order to support certain changes. Yeah. Now we shall see what this means. We might get some sort of revolt or something like that. Okay. Where are we at? If I take a look at our buildings, this is still privately owned. We're making a lot of money, so let us take this down a notch. Let's make sure that if we pay them more, let's go up to this point. The samurai would just be unhappy, which means that all of a sudden their radicalism has gone. It's amazing what you could do with a bit of money in the right pocket, right? So we'll keep the samurai happy like this for a while. You can see that the shogunate is starting to lose strength. I think I'm going to bring probably the priests, the monks to power. We need more transportation and we need more steel. Now we're building rice farms, we're building coal mines, iron mines, gold mines, and tooling workshops. So that is what we're going for next, and afterwards the railways. More higher prices for sugar. Yeah, there's a lot happening there. Over here, the Russians have brought their armies to bear, I'm guessing. It seems like they're pushing the British back. If I had to see the war, look at the relations the British have. They're mostly hated except for their power. Canada now has radical Canada. This world is crazy. Okay. Dum, da, 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 dum. I think this is one song from Victoria too. I love the melodies from this. Get crystal glass. Apparently if we do this, we're producing more glass. The demand for lead will go up slightly. But it seems like it's good for our business. So we'll do it. Urban centers getting public trams. Yeah, it's not great yet. Okay. Army defense. Yeah, we're not involved in the war, so that doesn't matter anymore. If we had to invest in other types of industries, what would we get? Steam Donkey? I feel like Steam Donkey would be good. Make dynamite? 4 years. More fraud put from the construction sector. Let's do that. We need more power to construct. Proposal for a defensive pact from Hawaii. Really? Now it almost seems like there are islands that are still not colonized and that we could get into. But we barely have time to expand in the businesses that we have access to, our closest businesses. Okay, apparently, yeah, these are trade route is inactive because we are at war or we're in a conflict with the British. That is fine, we'll leave the market do its thing. Prejudice. The Ainu people are having problem getting hired. You know what? Work is for everyone. Hire everybody, do not let any peasant not do it. Okay, let's see, who are we getting now into the government? They're back at 28%, that is great, and we have a traditionalist. Oh, we can ask them to retire, can we ask everybody? No, just the leader of who we represent. We can either promote them, losing some bureaucracy but providing more interest group political strength and flotilla command limit. This is our naval general. I see, so that's why we can do either retire or promote. It's not that we have control over them. But let's see, removing them from government. Bringing someone else in. Okay, they still hold some power. They are considered the most or a powerful group. And thus we can't remove them just yet. We need to wait a little bit more, just a little bit more. Central Archives, we know about this. Getting to a level 10 in government administration in one place. And then activate the standardized filing system in 75% of places. Philosophy department means that we need to activate the philosophy department somewhere in a university and have the building be at level 5 or higher. Okay, from farm to factory, we need land-based taxation to be enacted. What else do they have here? Monarchy and hereditary bureaucrats. Now, if I wanted to go now for the appointed bureaucrats, this will still radicalize the shogunate, so we need to wait a bit more. Per capita taxation, which would provide us with more money, would once again radicalize the shogunate. Okay, we don't need to make them too unhappy at this moment. We've made progress and that is good enough for now. Let's make sure that over here we're getting what, a government administration building. I'm gonna bring it to level 10. Because this is one of the places where we're taxing the least. And we started not having enough market access from infrastructure, which also means that, where is it, the transportation somewhere, the railway here, so this one would reduce infrastructure. If we go this path, we're losing more money. But at the same time, we are going to get back some infrastructure. And we're going to have to do that. Let's go up in taxes here because we're losing a lot of money. Now, if we take a look at the government and we're taking a look at the samurai, they're neutral. Okay. If I stop giving them all that cash, I wonder if it's going to go well. Urban center, have an urban center at level 10 and then increase the other ones at level 5. Okay. Porcelain, the price of porcelain have gone up apparently. Industrialists are now just happy, +9. That's removing the capitalist investment pool. I am going to bring a university here to level 5. Okay, level 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're making some money right now. Let's go down a tiny bit in the wages of the military. They've grown unhappy, thus increasing the price of military goods. It's okay, we're not using a lot of them. Okay, apparently the war here has gone quite well. The war support for Great Britain has gone down. Canada has formed. Is this like a free Canada? Yeah, they're just under a truce with Great Britain, but they're independent now. Well, good for them. More tools are needed. And where are we at with our constructions? We're about to make gold mines and then tools workshop and railways. Okay. Dum dum da 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 dum. Services, it's clothes that we need the most. And then tools. Let's look by this, right? We have a surplus on a bunch of goods, and the demand, the highest demand is for normal clothes. Which is like, okay, let's start taking these textile mills and see where we can expand them. We can expand them everywhere because there's a lot of people who need the jobs. You can see we have unemployment all around. Everybody needs clothes. The closer they are to them, the more profitable the business will be, right? So we'll do these. Opium addiction. Oof. That is very unfortunate. We got naturally extra cash reserves. We have a good amount of gold reserve here. There's so much to construct that I do not know exactly what I should be going for. Now, the prices for luxury goods, I feel like they're up because we're missing so many normal clothes that are required to make luxury goods. I feel like that is the case. Porcelain is porcelain. The shogunate are in the unhappy section, meaning we're losing a lot of taxes. But I am not worried, like, their political support is not there anymore. Industrialists are up, intelligentsia are up as well. Buddhist monks, yeah. I do like how things are going for now. Our legitimacy has gone down, mostly because of high taxes. And as you can see, because there's a lot of people, a lot of action in our government, the wages are high. Okay, no longer do we get plus 25% cost to military goods. The French North China interest has been removed. Heavenly Kingdom has one here. Okay. They are wary towards us. The Korean Peninsula. I wonder if we'll ever get a chance to attack. I would say yes, but we'll see. I feel like playing with one of these great countries is a good idea as well, in order to see what the true diplomatic plays instill. Make more liquor. For food industry, we can go with sweeteners. It increased slightly the price of sugar or baking powder. Okay, interesting that we could make more goods by going this way. For the textile mills, what if I do mechanized looms? Apparently, because there are tools within the country, we could get more cash here by having more production, and that is good for us. I mean, the demand for it is definitely high. Paper mills? Can I go sulfite? Not yet. Apparently the price of paper has gone down. Price of man of war have gone up, ammunition has gone down. Yeah, we are affected by being in this trade union. We are also affected by what the neighbors are doing, right? What they're building and everything else. Inefficient agriculture. Sure, let's follow their advice. Okay. We're getting back some of our taxes. Let's go down here. Like, we'll still lose some money, but I feel like that is okay. If I remove the shogunate now, we'd be at 8 legitimacy. Minus 20 from the size of the government. If I do not do this, what is this? Why are we getting? So it's minus 60 from the size of the government, but our head of state interest group is the shogunate, right? So we are a shogun here, which is why we're being supported. But if I was to remove it, and let's see, if I want to bring in the Buddhist monks, for example, then once again the size of the government would be too big. If I remove these, okay, with this legitimacy, we would increase the number of radicals. What else do we have here that we could reduce even further? Okay, well, if we go this way, apparently, of course, the shogunate would oppose this, but overall it doesn't seem like they will have any more power to stop us and they will not be radicalized. If we manage to enact dedicated police force and lose some of the radicals from the standard of living, I feel like this is the last or the final move that we need to make in order to become Japan, in order to create the Japanese Empire. Okay. Really looking forward to changing us. I'm looking forward to the future here. What's this? We have a diplomatic play in Oceania from New South Wales. Aboriginal uprising. Who is this Aboriginal? Let's make sure I understand this right. So you zoom to northern capitals. Ah, I see. So there's New South Wales against the Aboriginal uprising and we can decide whether to join one side or the other. Well, let's wait here for a while and see what's gonna happen. Leader of the ruling intelligentsia has had enough of compromising his coalition partners. You are a what? A moderate? He's a moderate. He's liked, he's neutral. We can have him lose some popularity and lose 1 point in the group, or make them intelligentsia shall be the leading force here, which would provide us with -2 to the shogunate and the industrialist, and he gets some, and they will become the leading force. No, we do not want them to be the leading force. I do not care. Now let's see what's happening. So we can choose sides. The British just stay neutral here apparently. The Russians have interest in Oceania as well, so they can act. I feel like they've lost some ships probably in this British war. The British Navy is definitely strong. We're just gonna stay neutral. Yeah, it's about to go to war, but it's only between them. May the best one win. It's apparently that Aboriginals have more battalions to bring and conscriptions, but it really depends on the level of technology that they might have. Okay, we're getting there. Still have 19 buildings coming up. The railway is expanding. Do we have enough here? Okay. The price of steel is very high. The price of engines will go up as well, but we definitely need to work a bit further on expanding our steel mills. Are we doing that? No, it's mostly clothes that we've been focused on. Okay, so the next level, or the next building that we need to start focusing on, will be the steel mills. And I feel like I should expand, right? Rather than expand the one in Kansai, I should also be working on Chubu, for example. It's more profitable to spread it around, especially since the demand for it is there. The price of luxury clothes has started to go down. Tools have started to go up. This will time out, so I need to make sure that I am building that university soon. I'll just finish this railway. Okay, now let's go up with the university. Let's make sure that we expand it. One thing that I have noticed at this moment is that the game has definitely slowed down. If in the beginning things were going quite quickly, And now it doesn't seem like it is the case anymore, so things have started. They've made peace, and now there are two factions, Aboriginal Uprising and New South Wales. Look at that. Can we decide to establish a colony? No. We can colonize New South Wales. Aren't they under some... Oh, they are the puppet of the British, so establishing a colony there would probably mean trouble. Yeah, since in the beginning I was a bit worried about the technology and how quickly it was researched, but apparently that's not the case anymore. The speed has gone down and we are good. The steel mill's getting... Let's get a bit more power there. The centers break ranks. Yeah, we're gonna spend a bit more money once again, but the success chance has gone down, unfortunately. What is this? He has offered some of his personal fund to create a university in Kyushu. Hey, go right ahead and build whatever you want. Awesome stuff. Coffee's price has gone up. I think we have a few plantations of coffee. Starting to run out of money. I feel like I could go down in wages. And why are we spending so much money? Is this... So part of it is government goods. We're spending a lot of it. Let's see, where are the... Government goods is mostly on paper. There's a lot of government wages as well. Well, hopefully pretty soon I can just do this and remove the shogunate and what we're paying to them from the government. Okay, construction sector building through output has been increased. We should be building a lot quicker now. These took us 36 months. If I wanted to go to society and expand on the banking, it's 7 years. Let's get more minting. It does spread to us, but let's focus on it. Because we're getting good money from minting. Investment pool transfer, we're starting to get some money in our investment pool. A lot, we're losing a lot also on construction goods. Philosophy department was successfully completed, thank you very much. I could decrease the price, even though some of these buildings might not be producing as much money as before. Reducing the price of paper seems like a right idea. We have secured funding for philosophy departments in all of our institutions of higher learning. The University of Kansai has chosen to focus on funding on advancing Hegelian dialects. Okay, more university through output or more technology progress on philosophical pragmatism. Let's get more through output. We have a few universities around. And I'll be going up in taxes once again. There's a lot of debate and there's a lot of stalling as well. Even with all this support, a few bad events and you are not making progress. Okay. Low market access in Hokkaido. Let's make sure that we do some road maintenance. Good. And as we're expanding on some of the businesses, Let's see. If I expand my infrastructure, we would be getting money everywhere. And let's start with 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Make sure that we have a railway everywhere, first of all. Okay, so we're seeing some smoke from the trains and everything. We see some smoke growing here. I wonder if it's going to become polluted at some point. Conscriptable battalions. Okay. Russian market price. Increased on man of wars and increased on steel. Knowledge on triage has started. We got 10% extra minting now and -2 to loan interest. What do I want to do? This is 5 years. This is also 5 years. So things have improved now. Let's focus on this. I think it's because of our universities, right? I mean, it's 5 years. 5 years is a lot of time. But getting more taxation would be good. Patriotic fervor has been established. Let's see, where are you at? Diplomatically speaking, where are you at? Well, you are in real good situations around here. It's a bit unfortunate that Russia likes the Great Qing that much. Now, I almost feel like I should be focusing on this. Ask to be tributary. Start bankrolling. Take on debt. Let's see if we can begin. We're gonna begin here to break relations with the Heavenly Kingdom. Maybe we can take on some of their territory at some point. And maybe we can bring in some of the neighbors into it as well. The Brave Engineer. A railroad accident in Chubu only narrowly avoided heavy fatalities due to the quick thinking of the train's engineer who perished in the crash. Only a few people died, but the wreckage will still take some time to clear. Do we want more trade unionists? I feel not. We'll just say that he was a brave. The shoguns have expressed concern. Let's ignore them, and they will lose some of their political strength. They're still growing from the wealth that they have. A 0.1 success chance. Do I want to focus on anything else? Do I see anything else that would matter? On the hereditary bureaucrats, there might be a better chance to go there. Which once again would increase our taxation capacity. I don't know if this will work. We'll try it. We get a bit more output because the peasants are happy. I'm going back and forth on this, and I'm thinking that this might be good. I mean, having a 10% chance of success in the beginning, it's better than having a 0.1 and just waiting. For serfdom, it was worth the wait, right? It was worth trying it out. But for this situation, I don't think it's the same. If I wanted to make a dye factory, can we make that? I do not see it. Coffee plantations, we could make in Nauru a few of them. Let's expand twice there. More livestock, more rice farms, wheat, fruits. Oh, we have dye plantations. Okay. Well, let's expand this since we seem to have a good price on them. We also have a good price on silk. So it would almost feel like it's a shame not to invest a bit more in those. Tea plantations, once again, quite high as a price. And tobacco. Tobacco is worth good money too. So we're gonna continue here. Maybe it's not the best situation right now to do this. I am thinking that providing more farms and everything else will just provide with more money to the Japanese shogunate, which you can see that from wealth they are increasing their political power. But if we remove their... An heir has been born. Ieyashi Tokugawa is 81 right now. And we have another heir coming, an industrialist. I think he will die before the heir is coming to power. I think he had another heir, but maybe he passed away. Someone is producing electricity. Did I just see that correctly? You can buy and sell electricity? Well, we can't see it yet. Maybe we can't see it because it's not in our market yet. But yes. Well, that's cool. Now we're losing some authority. Promote national values in Hokkaido. Road maintenance. Encourage manufacturing industry. Okay. And the road maintenance in Shikoku. Now, most of our culture here is Ainu, so there's a lot more until we integrate them fully. I feel like we'll probably have to take off some of these, right? Yeah, let's cancel a few of these just to get back some authority there. Questionable practices. -2 to the interest group approval of the Buddhist monks. More government spending, but it would increase the standard of living, or lose some bureaucracy but get some positive influence on the Buddhist monks. 10% bureaucracy loss right now is good because we have space for it. Making very little money, but now we're making clothes. The demand for clothes is still very high, followed only by tools. In our banana plantation, like if I was to give it, it doesn't, like I can give it railway, but it doesn't increase its food production. The logging camps, giving them rail transportation, it would lose some money and some workers. Okay, we have free peasants, privately owned, and home workshops. Still have a lot of subsistence farming. Citrus orchards. Lose some of the grain, which already doesn't have a great price. But make more fruits. And more sugar. But we could go with vineyards, which seems like wine is so much more expensive. Okay, let's go for citrus orchards first. And we have bone china and paper bleaching as a production method. I feel like that is in here, right? We have the paperworks, paper bleaching. It would require more dies to do this, but it would produce a lot more paper, making it a lot cheaper. Okay, the businesses will slightly go down. And if we go for bone china, once again it will require dies, but apparently the porcelain business would make more money. Okay, so definitely need to start investing in the dye plantation. It's good that we started building it. Dynamite is spreading to us. And there's expensive goods of glass and steel on our market. Okay, well, we're making glass, we're pretty much bringing... What is this? Peace treaty, a revolt to remove some Russian claims, okay? What is happening here? Radical France. So there's a certain war for something. Interesting. The US. Communist New Africa. Communist New Africa within the US because of the Afro-American uprising. Well, this game is fun. What do we do here? We will spare no... Yeah, let's increase our enactment chance and enactment time. Lose some more of our bureaucracy, that is fine. Here we are. And we need some dice right now. While also... Naval bases, let's see, the power of the purse. Okay, that is for military. And there was the price of steel, right, has gone up. It's a very expensive good. So with that in mind, why not go... Oh no, it's just about to happen after the textile mills. But this is all the time that we have for today. I hope you have enjoyed it so far. I thank you very much for watching and for the support. And if you followed the series so far, don't forget to leave a like, as it does help the channel grow. And I am hoping to grow right now to unlock a few more tools on YouTube. I feel like I'm playing Victoria free on YouTube as well. So that I can communicate a bit better with you guys and I can get more information that I could work with and learn from. With that being said, I'll see you tomorrow, and until then, I wish you all to have a wonderful day.